You woke up this morning swearing you would overcome laziness and procrastination. You said you would pray more, read the Bible, organize your routine, seek God more intensely, but the days just go by and nothing changes. You keep scrolling through your Instagram feed, even procrastinating to watch a video about how to overcome procrastination. Coincidence? I don't think so. What if I told you there was an invisible enemy stealing your dreams while you sleep? A silent thief that makes you believe that tomorrow will be different, but that tomorrow never comes. You know what impresses me the most? The Bible was written over 1,000 years ago, but it perfectly describes what goes on in your mind when you're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, knowing you should be praying, but your cell phone seems more interesting. In this video, I'll show you the biblical guide to destroying your laziness and procrastination, which can help you both in your spiritual life and in other areas of your life. But first, I ask that you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. It only takes a few seconds and helps me continue producing more content like this. Subscribed? Yes? So we can go back to the video. Imagine the scene. It's 6 a.m. The alarm clock goes off. Your first reaction? Just 5 more minutes. Then that voice in your head comes, "Today I'm going to wake up early to pray." But the bed is warm, the pillow is soft, and before you know it, it's already 7:30 and you rush out the door so you won't be late. Has this ever happened to you? I imagine that happened. But here's something that will shock you. The word laziness appears over 50 times in Scripture. God wasn't joking when he decided to address this topic. What's more, every time the Bible mentions laziness, it comes with a stern warning. Why? Because God knows laziness isn't just doing nothing, it's much worse than that. Chapter 1. The silent killer of your purpose. Proverbs 24:33 says something that will chill your blood. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a thief. Wait a minute. Everyone thinks laziness is just sitting on the couch doing nothing. That's a lie. The most dangerous laziness is the kind that disguises itself as well-deserved rest. You know which one it is? The one that makes you say, "I worked hard today, I deserve to watch another series. This week was tough, I'm going to leave the Bible reading for Monday. God understands that I need to relax." But the Bible calls this self-deception, because while you're earning your rest, your dreams are dying, your calling is rusting, your intimacy with God is growing cold. You know what hurts the most? It's not the bad things that happen in our lives. It's looking back and seeing all the good things that didn't happen because we chose the couch over the altar, Netflix over prayer. I'll do it later instead of now is the time. But calm down, we haven't reached the part that will give you goosebumps yet. Chapter 2. The secret code that God hid in the ant. Proverbs 6:6. Isn't just a cute verse about working hard. It's a military code disguised as life advice. Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. Sounds simple, right? But wait until you find out what really happens in the anthill. An ant carries 50 times its own weight, but that's not what matters. What matters is that it works every day without a supervisor, without external motivation, without an inspirational Spotify playlist. God is saying, look at this tiny creature, just a few millimeters across. She doesn't need a coach, a therapist, or a productivity course. She simply decides to wake up and work. What about you? Created in God's image, full of potential, anointed with purpose, do you need 47 organizational apps to pray for 10 minutes? I'll be honest with you. There was a time in my life when I had 15 different organization apps on my phone. To-do lists, timers, reminders, alarms. You know what happened? I spent more time organizing what I was going to do than actually doing it. Until one day, reading about the ant, I understood. Discipline isn't about perfect tools. It's about simple decisions repeated consistently. But there's a secret that no one tells you. Chapter 3. The military strategy God uses against procrastination. Ephesians 6:11 talks about putting on the armor of God against the devil's wiles. But did you know that procrastination is one of the enemy's most effective weapons? Think about it. Satan doesn't need to make you sin seriously to destroy you. He just needs to make you delay doing the right things. Put off prayer, Bible reading, forgiveness, and obedience. Everyone thinks the devil comes with outrageous temptations. Lie. He comes whispering, "Relax, you can do it later. God understands, you're tired." Dr. John Piper, one of the greatest contemporary theologians, said something that resonated with me deeply. Spiritual procrastination is the most subtle form of rebellion against God because it makes you feel like you're still on the right track, just a little slower. Heavy, right? But God did not leave us unarmed. He created a military strategy against this. It's called today. Hebrews 3:15. Today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts. Today, not yesterday, which is already gone, not tomorrow, which may never come. Today is the only battle you can win. And now I'm going to show you the most powerful technique I've discovered in Scripture. Chapter 4. The Biblical First Movement Technique. Genesis 1:3. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Did you see? God didn't plan the light, research photography, or take a lighting course. He spoke and it happened. The first movement technique works like this. When you feel like praying, don't think. Move. When you feel like reading the Bible, don't negotiate with your mind. Pick up the Bible. I found this out the hard way. There was a period in my life when I would lie in bed for 20 minutes in the morning, wondering whether or not I was going to get up to pray. You know what happened? My mind always won, and I stayed in bed. Until I applied the Genesis principle, first movement, then understanding. It works like this. Did you feel the spiritual impulse? Count to 3 and move your body. Don't negotiate, don't analyze, don't plan. Move first. Motivation comes after movement, not before. Stop waiting until you feel like seeking God. A desire is a feeling, and a feeling changes every 5 minutes. Obedience is a decision, and a decision doesn't require willpower. It requires character. But there's a catch to all this that 90% of people don't realize. Chapter 5. The Paradox of the Perfect Excuse. Proverbs 22:13. The sluggard says, "There is a lion outside. I will be killed in the streets." Remember the beginning of the video? You promised you'd change, but always found the perfect excuse not to. That's exactly the problem. The more elaborate your excuse, the further you are from God. The biblical lazy person didn't say, "I'm lazy." He invented a lion in the street. Your modern excuse is, "I don't have time to pray. My routine doesn't allow it. I'm going through a difficult phase. When my life stabilizes, I will seek God more." But the truth is that you have time to spend 2 hours on TikTok. You have a routine to binge watch a series. And your life will never stabilize if you don't put God at the center of it. You know what the tragedy is? It's not that you're lying to me. It's that you're lying to yourself, and with every excuse you accept, a part of your faith dies a little bit. Remember how we started? You promised you'd change, but you kept putting it off. Well, this is the moment of truth. You can close this video and continue to be the same person who postpones God's plans, or you can be the one who decides, enough. I invite you to make a public commitment. Comment below. What is the first thing you will do when you close this video? Don't say, "I'll pray more." Say, "I'll pray now for 5 minutes." Because God isn't looking for perfect people. He's looking for available people. And availability is demonstrated by the first move, not by perfect planning. If this video spoke to you, I invite you to watch the one that will appear on your screen. I believe it will speak to you too. And if you want to receive more videos like this, I invite you again to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. Your war against procrastination starts right now. Not tomorrow, but now. If you've watched this far, I'm so grateful for your attention. May God bless you until the next video.